So let's talk to the guy that is building that program. Shawn Dodd joins us on the phone. Coach, first of all, congratulations. Welcome to the playoffs. What did you tell your guys?
Thank you very much. Just told them how proud we are of them. The journey's been unbelievable. You know, when we were 1-4, we were a hair away from going 1-9, and these guys were able to run the table. It's a special group of kids.
What was there a turning point that you saw in the season? I know you had a really close game against a Kenston team that was really good in that losing streak. At what point did you kind of see everything kind of take shape with this group?
Right in the Riverside game when we were finally able to get a victory after starting off 1-4, and 15 guys out with injuries, and some of these seniors really stepped up playing two ways and had to bounce around some positions and take on a bigger role than what we thought going into the season. And a lot of underclassmen that really stepped up as well. So it was just a tremendous team effort. But at that point, we thought, oh, okay, maybe we'll see what we can get going, and then it just kind of continued on from there. These kids they're a special group of kids.
Shawn, you took the job. You were at Gilmore. You took the job at your alma mater. How special is it to lead them to their first playoff appearance in school history?
Oh, it's pretty special. You know, being an alum is pretty awesome, and we've got a lot of guys on staff that are alum. Some of my teammates, guys I've coached with at other places, having my son on the team, guys I've coached since they were 5 years old. It's just it's more than just me being an alum that makes it special. There's a lot going on here that makes it really special.
Shawn, you talked about starting 1-4 and being able to finish the season on a 5-game winning streak to get into the postseason. What do you like most about this group of kids that you have?
Their character. Their character is unbelievable. These guys do a fantastic job in the classroom. They do a great job in the community. I think we have over 40 guys over a 3.0. They're just outstanding young men, and I couldn't be more proud of a group of kids.
Coach Dodd, this is going to be the third team from the Western Reserve Conference that's going to be in that region competing in the playoffs. Would you kind of just explain for viewers, the makeup of these teams like Brush, yourself, and also
Kenston?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's pretty comparable talent-wise. You know, you look at enrollment, everybody's very close. You look at proximity. We're close geographically, so there's not much travel, and so you're looking at similar communities, similar neighborhoods, similar type of kids, and every year you can go, you can go 8, 9, 10 years in a row and have somebody different winning it every single year, and it's unbelievable coaching. I think there's a lot of parity. This year was, kind of shows that everybody was beating each other throughout the whole thing. It's a gauntlet, it's a grind, but man, it's a lot of fun.
Hey, Shawn, what did that win against Brush do? Especially, you held that offense that was putting up all kinds of points. I think you held them to 13. What did that do for your team, just beating an opponent like that, and especially holding an offense that was really high-powered and had put a lot of points on the board, holding an offense in check?
Yeah, our defense has been playing great all year. Even when we were struggling, we had some troubles on offense with turnovers, and special teams were hurting us quite a bit. And the defense, the scores don't show it because we're giving them some points in different areas with offense and special teams. But defense has played pretty well, so we had a lot of belief in them going into the game. But it was a huge confidence boost to be able to get that win against Brush when they were scoring points like a video game, and the quarterback was going off like you'd see in a video game. It was a huge confidence boost after that. After that game, we were like, what do we got going on here? It was pretty neat to see.
Shawn, you go into tonight's game against Chardon, a perennial playoff team, and if you win, you're in the postseason. If you lose, you're not. How did your players handle that pressure?
Oh, they were unbelievable. You wouldn't even know it. I mean, they literally, this streak has been them just, they look like little kids out there. They're dancing in practice. They're having fun. They're goofing around. We talk all the time. I got from my head coach, Dan Kakura, I said, keep them loose but not loosey-goosey. And these guys, we just look as coaches like, man, these guys are just dialed in. They get it. So it's been a lot of fun to coach these guys. It's been very, very enjoyable. They're just locked in, and they're just having fun. They're not intimidated by anybody. They're not cocky. They're just a bunch of high school kids that have grown up together and enjoying the heck out of this.
Shawn, you started your first year, I believe you were 0-10, 4-6 last year, in the playoffs this year. Is that kind of the blueprint, or did it happen maybe even a little quicker than you thought it might?
Well, we were 3-7 first year, 3-7,
Okay.
4-6, and now the playoffs. No, I think you always go in with the expectations that you're going to have success and that you're going to win. As far as playoffs and that type of thing, I didn't really have an expectation of when we would get there. Every year you go in expecting that. Our first year we expected to get in. We had some talented kids. It took them a while to adjust. They had 3 different head coaches in 3 years, and this group's now had us for 3 years in a row. Any earlier or later, I really don't have an answer for that. We kind of go in with that expectation every year and just kind of let the season play out.
Coach Dodd, now that the team is in the playoffs, anything special on planning for Week 11, or are you going to just kind of keep it to the same routine?
No, we'll keep it to the same routine. I'm fortunate that I was there when I was an assistant at UCLIP. We got in the playoffs when I was at NDCL as an assistant. We were able to make it my last 2 years at Gilmore as a head coach there. So as a staff, we have a lot of playoff experience. But no, we're just going to keep it the same. It's another high school football game. The rules don't change. The field dimensions are the same. So we're just going to go about our business like we've been the last several weeks.